Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone and a very good afternoon to you all. This is Mahnoor Binte Wafa Khan, a UK educational counselor. So HR is a leading consultancy company in Pakistan that has been working in Pakistan since 1993. And since then, our aim is to provide a high quality education option to our youth for the better future of Pakistan and our society. Furthermore, we have approached highly ranked private government colleges, universities across the globe, and currently we are officially representing more than 150 universities from all over the world in Pakistan. And we have more than 70 UK universities in our panel. And today we are also live with Oxford Brookes University from UK. Furthermore, about HR HR has its offices all over the Pakistan, and it gives an opportunity to our students to meet with our expert counselor face to face and can resolve their queries about foreign education. And I hope everybody is doing well, and because of this COVID-19 situation and practicing social distancing as well. So today we arrange a live session with Oxford Brookes University. Moreover, for this, I would like to welcome our guest, Miss Alexandra Sena, who is a Global Recruitment Officer from Oxford Brookes University, UK. So thank you so much, ma'am, to joining this session and welcome.
Thank you, Mahanur, and good afternoon, everyone. As Mahanur has introduced me, my name is Alexandra Sena, and I represent Oxford Brookes University. Today here, I'm very happy to be part of this event with HR consultants. They are one of our trusted agents in Pakistan, and we've been working very closely with them, and we trust their services to advise the students with their applications, with their visas, and with all the counseling that's involved from the beginning when you start thinking of going to the UK for your studies till the end when you finally arrive here. So today I'm here to very quickly give you a brief overview about Oxford Brookes University, how it feels and how it is to study in the UK and especially here in Oxford. And then I'll be open for any questions that you may have. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah.
Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Alexandra. I mean, it is a pleasure to have you here today. First of all, I mean, let me introduce myself. My name is Umair Javed. I've been working in HR as Assistant Manager Education. HR is pioneer in providing consultancy for foreign education. We are proud of the fact that HR has rich history of providing expert counseling, transparent and flawless work to the students. HR being the leading consultancy firms, as Manur said, has branches in all the major cities of Pakistan, and we are dealing with institutions in all the leading countries of the world. Guys, I mean, I want to make sure that HR has never stopped working even during this unfortunate time of COVID-19. All of us have been working continuously from our homes to provide you guys continuous and undisturbed service. We are determined to provide support to all our students the best way we can. For our new applicants, we are available all the time. All you need to do is to contact us for detailed information and send us your documents on our numbers so that we can apply your admission at the same day. As told by Manu, today's session is one of the important sessions conducted so far for the students considering UK for their higher education. As has been described earlier as well, UK is one of the prime destinations for international students. The fact that it is the most cost-effective option among all the big countries of the world considered for the foreign education makes it the most attractive option for the international students. Besides the flexibility they offer, for the curriculum, so the students, can design their own study in a way that suits their lifestyle, which makes their life comfortable and easy for them. Today we are going to discuss about Oxford Brookes University. We have Miss Alexandra Sena with us from Oxford Brookes University, who is International Recruitment Manager. Let me tell you something about Oxford Brookes University. It is a well-renowned institution in Pakistan among Pakistani students, particularly for the SEC students, because OBU is the institution which provides Bachelor of Honors in Applied Accounting degree to students who complete their 9 papers of SEC and submit their thesis. But this is just one aspect of the Oxford Brookes University. There are many different aspects as well. And to talk about those aspects regarding scholarships, fees, work placement, popular courses, facilities, accommodation, we have Miss Alexandra Sena with us today. She'll be answering to all of your questions as well as students. Please feel free to drop out your questions in the comment box and we'll have them answers today from Miss Alexandra. So Alexandra, over to you.
Okay.
I would like you to, tell briefly about Oxford Brookes University, about the, campus, about the facilities, courses, fees, and scholarships.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'll share now my screen so that you can see the presentation that I have prepared. So as initially informed, my name is Alexandra Sena. I'm the International Recruitment Officer for Oxford Brookes University. There you can see my email address. It's asena@brookes.ac.uk. Any student wanting to get in touch directly with me, you may do so, but I strongly advise you to contact the consultants from HR consultants. They are more than qualified to assist you from the start, from the application to the point you arrive in the UK. Okay, so for this presentation, I'm gonna very briefly talk about Oxford Brookes University, the facilities that we offer, the accommodation options, our sports and society, our entry requirements and work placements. So just as an overview, Oxford Brookes University is a very, very modern university. So we are within the top modern university in the UK. Very recently, over 150 million pounds have been invested in our state. So it makes us a state-of-the-art university. We are also top 25% university sports in the UK. And we are also very well known for our career-focused degrees. So we have very strong links with industries all over the UK. And that makes us one of the best universities in the UK for work placements. So this is a very brief history. As I said, Oxford Brookes is considered a modern university. So we are under 50 years old. We received the title of university in 1992, but our history dates back from 1865, where we started as Oxford School of Art. So even though we are considered a very modern university, under 50 years old, our history dates back from 1865. So over 150 years of history. In terms of location, most of the international students are very familiar with London. So on the map, you can see London. Compared to London, we are about an hour from London. So Oxford Brookes University is based in Oxford, where the famous University of Oxford is also based. About an hour from London, and also we have very strong transport links from London to Oxford. There is a bus going directly from Heathrow, which is the main airport in London, to Oxford. As I said, 2 universities in one city. We are Oxford Brookes University, and there is the big, famous, historic, the University of Oxford. I like to mention them both because although we are in the same city, we are 2 different institutions. However, students studying at Oxford Brookes University have access to the Bodleian Library at the University of Oxford, and also our students have the opportunity to become members of a very, very select membership at the University of Oxford, which is the Oxford Union membership. Also, Oxford is a student city where over 25% of the adult population is student. And it's also a center for industry and enterprise. We have, Oxford is one of the main areas in the UK for industries. So here are some of the key facts. So we are the only UK university ranked in the top 50 institutions under 50 years old. This is worldwide. So for universities younger than 50 years old, we are top 50 in the world, one of the first in the UK. 70% of our students are international students, and they come from over 140 countries. In terms of safety, Oxford is an extremely safe city. We are considered the sixth safest university in the UK, university city in the UK. We have amongst the world's top universities in 14 individual subject areas. We are #1 young university in the UK for teaching and research. I think another very important fact is that 95% of our students are in work or further studies within 6 months of their graduation. At the university, we have 4 campuses, but in all of the campuses, we have the Career Center, where students have the support from our team for work placement, how to create a successful CV, how to prepare for an interview. So that's taken care of by the careers department. We also, within the campus, we have medical center for students to have access to. We have state-of-art sports center. We also offer Brookes bus service. So that's offered for at a discounted rate for students. However, students staying at our accommodations, they have this bus service free of charge. So this is very important because students staying at our residences, if they need public transport, they can go from any of the accommodations to any of the campuses and city center using this bus service, and this is free of charge. Within the campus, we also have bookshop, we have a bank, we have cafes, restaurants, grocery stores, and we also have a weekly market. Not to mention also the Students' Union that organizes very varied events dedicated to students, and organize also many societies. So here for our international students also, we have an international student advice team. So this is on top of the counseling and all of the support that you get from HR consultants. We also have the support from our international student advice team, where you can get information about visas and immigration. We have a service when you arrive in the UK. We have a team waiting for you at the airport to bring you to Oxford. We also organize One World Week, where different nationalities can expose their foods and culture, and share it with the rest of the community within the university. For accommodation, as you can see in the pictures, our accommodations are also extremely modern. We have 12 halls of residences, including a dedicated postgraduate hall. This is very popular with our students for master's programs that prefer actually to stay separate from undergraduate students. Most of the rooms are en suite, so you have your own private bathroom, but usually you share the kitchen with other students. And in the accommodation also, all the bills are included, internet, utility bills, and you also have access to, as I said before, the Oxford Brookes bus service. So here are some of the societies that are organized within the university. This is especially important for international students who sometimes feel homesick and they miss their families, their friends back home. So these societies is a way of you getting to know people with the same interests. So for example, we have societies, the law society, the business society, Japanese society, and so on. We also have a very strong dedication to our mainly international students for extra support academically. So we have academic advisors for students to take advantage of if they struggle academically, if they need any extra support. We also have coordinators, work placements and work-based projects. We have mentor schemes. We also offer free in-sessional study skills for students who need extra support, free language modules, and also very convenient. Our library is open 24/7. So this is of most importance for students who work part-time and during the day sometimes don't have time to go to the library, so they can count on the library to be open 24/7. So within the university, within the 4 campuses that we have 4 departments. The biggest one is the Oxford Brookes Business School, where we have the business school and the hospitality school. Also the Faculty of Health and Life Sciences, where you find the biological and medical sciences programs, nutrition, nursing, and midwifery. Within the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, you have the School of Education, where we offer a very popular courses, the Masters in Education. We have the School of Law, the Institute of Public Care, and also the Department of Social Sciences. And lastly, another very popular department within the Pakistani students is our Faculty of Technology, Design, Environment, where you find the School of Architecture and also the Engineering and Computing programs. So the Oxford Brookes Business School is by far the most popular within Pakistani students. So we have in total 2,500 undergraduate students, 600 postgraduate students, over 120 members of faculty, and 30% of our undergraduate students are from outside the UK. So you can see that we are very international university. 30% of our students from undergraduate programs are from outside the UK. Here are some of the courses, but again, we have hundreds and hundreds of courses. You can get further information if you go to our website, which is brookes.ac.uk/business for the business, the full list of business courses. You can also contact the HR consultants for further information, but here are some of the most popular courses: business and management, business management and entrepreneurship, human resources management, business management and geography, accounting and finance, where we have a partnership with ACCA, accounting and economics, business and finance, economics, politics and international relations, and the marketing and events programs such as marketing management, marketing and events management, business and marketing management, and events management. Hospitality, one of the most popular courses that we offer, is also one of the highly ranked courses that we offer within Oxford Brookes University. So it's being considered the 18th best school in the world, our hospitality school. And in the UK, we are classified as 4th according to QS World Rankings of 2018. We've been rated one of the best schools in the UK by employers. We have the highest salaries within the industry, hospitality industry. Our students get the highest salaries within the industry. We have links, we have partnerships with over 100 employers for this specific program. And we have exclusive placement partnerships. So here's just for you to have an idea of what we usually ask for a master's program within the events, hospitality, events, and tourism management. So we usually require equivalent to a 2.2 UK degree. With no previous experience, we also need an IELTS of overall 6.0, usually 6.0 reading and writing, and no less than 5.5 in listening and speaking. So this is the majority of the courses. These are the entry requirements, but there are some courses that may require higher qualifications, higher entry requirements. So within the engineering programs that are also very, very popular with the Pakistani students, we have undergraduate programs, so automotive engineering, mechanical engineering, motorsports engineering, and motorsport technology. So with the, in Oxford, we have a BMW plant. So we have very, very strong links with the automotive industry in the UK. We also have top-up degrees. So students who have already started their degrees in Pakistan, for example, they can go and finish their degrees here in the UK. We have that options. For students who don't qualify to go directly into an undergraduate program, we have an option of a foundation. Within the foundation, the student does the foundation to get the qualification, the academic qualification they need. And then once they pass the foundation program, they get guaranteed progression to their engineering program. And we also have, within the engineering school, we have the masters, also masters in mechanical engineering, automotive engineering, motorsports engineering, and race engine systems. Do you?
Sorry, Alexandra, do you mind if I ask some questions over here?
Sure.
Yeah, actually, I was about to ask. I mean, as I can see that you are offering top-up degrees in engineering faculties. So, I mean, this way, do you offer top-up degrees in some other faculties as well?
We do. We do. So we have top-up degrees options for other courses. I just put here for mechanical engineering, which is one of the most popular. But we do, yes, we do offer other options. If you like, I can send you, after this presentation, I can send you the list of options that we have for
that would be better.
Okay, and then you can share with the students.
Okay, you were talking about the pathway programs. I mean, can you please briefly describe about the pathway route for intermediate students? As you know that more than half of our students are from the Pakistani education background, so yeah, they can't qualify directly for the entry into the bachelor's degree. So yeah, can you please describe their entry requirements as well?
Yeah, so at the moment, students from Pakistan, from the Pakistani high school certificate system, students do not qualify to go directly into year one of their bachelor's program. So that's why we offer the foundation program to those students. For those students, usually we require between 45%, 50% in their high school certificate. They would already qualify. The IELTS requirements are a bit lower, so it's a 5.5 overall to qualify to go into a foundation program. So students study for 1 year, the foundation program. Once they pass the foundation program, then they do not need to apply again or to submit a new application. They automatically progress to their degree program. So that's how foundation programs work. So the students come first for the foundation program, and then they progress to their undergraduate program once they finish and they are successful within their foundation program. Okay.
Thank you.
So here, as I said, we are known for being a very hands-on university, and our courses are very, very career focused. So in these pictures, you can see these are actually groups from our motorsport engineering program. So these groups, students, they have to come up with the project of racing car. So they start from the project till the build of a whole racing car. So there you see the Ferrari team, Lotus team, Red Bull. And the very interesting thing is that the equipment that is used by the university is donated by the industry. So this also shows our very strong links with the automotive industry within the UK. So where the companies donate those equipment so that we can train the students, and many of those students go into work placement and into work itself with those companies.
Alexandra, I mean, people know that you provide placements in almost all of the bachelor's degree program, but can you please, I mean, explain about those postgraduate programs in which you offer work placement, and what are for those work placement, and are these work placement paid or non-paid mostly?
Okay, when we finish this presentation, I'm gonna send you so that you can distribute to students also our international guide. So within our international guide, you can see the full list of all of the courses that we offer, and then it's indicated on the international guide which courses offer work placement. So you can see that the majority of the business programs, both a bachelor's and master's, we do have an option of work placement. Also the courses offered by the School of Hospitality Management, International Hospitality Events, International Hotel and Tourism Management, and International Tourism Management. All of those courses offer work placement. The IT programs offer work placement, both bachelor's and master's programs. And engineering for bachelor's, at bachelor's level, we offer 1 year work placement. So the students study the 2 first years. On a bachelor's program, they studied the 2 first year, they go into work placement in their 3rd year, and then they come back for their final assignment in their fourth year. Okay.
Alexandra, I have a question regarding, as you said, Brookes offers placement programs. So Brookes helps student to get a job if the student select the placement year program.
Yes, so students, so this is the role of the careers department. So students, when they apply already with the work placement, so that they can apply also for the visa with the work placement included. So students don't need to apply for a new visa. So when the students are interested in the work placement, they apply. Upon the application, they opt for the sandwich program, and then the offer will state the course plus work placement. And then when the students, it comes to the time for the visa application, it will, for a master's program, for example, the extension of the visa will be for 2 years, 1 year for the studies, 1 year for their work placement. And when it's for a bachelor's program, the visa is for 4 years, 1 year, 3 years, the bachelor's program plus 1 year work placement.
And we have now graduate immigration route as well. So students, who completes their degree program can get 2 years post-study work permit, which is called graduate immigration route now, so that they can stay and work in UK for 2 more years. And that's a opportunity for the international students to get the practical exposure of the UK market. And if they want to make their career in UK, I mean, it's the best way for them.
Exactly. So this announcement by the Home Office here in the UK was very, very welcome by the university in general, but also by the international students who now will again have the opportunity to have more time to put their what they learned at the university into practice and gain that international experience that is so important for international students when they go back to their home countries.
Alexandra, I have a question from a student. I mean, would you mind asking me that?
Yeah.
The question is, as we all know that Oxford Brookes is famous for, granting the Bachelor of Applied Accounting degree to ACCA applicants who complete 9 papers and submit their thesis. What if a student has completed his 9 or 10 papers but does not have OBU degree? Would he be able to go into the master's program directly in Oxford Brookes University?
How many papers?
9 or 10 papers if he has passed.
So my advice for students who already have are already with the ACCA, these very particular questions, we always advise them to contact our department that's exclusive for ACCA students. So you can get in touch with acca@brookes.ac.uk. So on a one-on-one basis, they analyze what the students have studied, and they will advise the students what they could apply for, how many papers they would be they would be able to waive, and how the student could start their courses. So the best thing to do is to contact the ACCA department directly, acca@brookes.ac.uk. Okay.
Have a question?
No, sir.
All right, I have a question, Alexandra. I mean, we know that Oxford Brookes University is famous for, not compromising on their later arrival dates. But this year, particularly as the situation is changed all over the world. So what does Oxford Brookes University has in store for the international students this year? I mean, do you have planned to take your course start date to a later date in October, or let's say in November?
Okay, so this is one thing that we've been following very, very closely, and our senior management has been in meetings, and they are talking about these options and different scenarios every week. As of now, what we are working is with the idea that the September intake will start as initially planned. So we usually start on the 3rd week of September. We give some extra, usually 2 weeks for late enrollment. But we are working, if there's, I think by the end of May, beginning of June, we will have a more clearer picture and be able to update the agents, and then you can update the students regarding a later date. But as of now, we are planning to start the intake as initially planned. The lockdown in the UK has eased, so things are starting to get back to normal. And the different scenarios now that we can see that are the most likely will be for the intake to start in September. And then students by then will be able to get to arrive in the UK. Or we will offer an initial start of the course online, starting in September. And then in January, for the second semester, students would come to the UK. So these are the two different scenarios that are the most likely to go ahead. Preferably by September, everything is going to be normalized and students will be able to be here. But as we all know, things are changing very rapidly and this might change. So it might be not possible for students to travel to the UK, either because the UK is not accepting international flights or the flights you cannot leave Pakistan for whatever reason. So the next most likely scenario is for the intake to start in September, initially online. And then for the second semester, then students would be able to be here in the UK. Okay.
Right. We all hope and pray that things come back to normal as early as possible so that, you know, we all come back to a normal routine. But I mean, one thing has been decided by the Cambridge that they are not going to take A-levels or O-levels examination this year. Even pass the A-levels candidates on their predicted grades by their schools. So what have you planned for A-level students?
So this is something that we will also be announcing and updating you as HR consultants very, very soon. I believe within the next week or so. We are talking with the admissions team about the option of accepting forecast grades. So students who have predicted grades, we are in talks with the admissions team of accepting those predicted grades. But how it's going to be and actually how it's going to work, then we will be updating you counselors very, very soon, I believe within the next week or so. Okay.
Okay. Alexander, I have a question. As you say that about the requirements of IELTS. So according to the situation, this pandemic situation, any relaxation in IELTS due to this?
Yeah, so for IELTS, we are also organizing an internal test, Oxford Brookes test. We are finalizing that with the admissions team, but there's also IELTS indicator, which is an online test that the IELTS is providing for during this period, and also the TOEFL home edition. So those are two immediate alternatives that we are accepting. So IELTS indicator and TOEFL home edition.
Okay, all right.
Okay. The computing, any more questions?
Yeah, I have a question relevant to your top-up degree programs. I mean, as you have mentioned that you have lots of top-up degree programs available in Oxford Brookes University. So what about those students who are interested to transfer their credits into the second year of the degree program? Do you entertain those students who want credits transfer?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
All right, I was asking about what if about a student if he has completed 1 or 2 years in Pakistan in the bachelor's degree program and he wants to transfer his credits to bachelor's degree in Oxford Brookes University. Will Oxford University entertain him for the credits transfer application?
Yes. Yeah. So what we advise students is to submit the application. With the application, all of their documents related to their to the modules that they've studied at their university, and submit the application, and then our admissions team receive the application, and that is going to be assessed on a one-to-one basis, with the admissions team being happy with what the students have studied so far, then that they will issue the offer. Okay, but my advice for students, if they are not sure, submit the application, and then our team will assess every single application individually and get back to the counselor from HR for a feedback with the student.
Alexandra, I mean, we are short of the time now. If you can please, speak about your scholarships quickly, that would be very beneficial for our students who are watching.
Yeah, so the scholarships we had, at the moment, we have no scholarships available, but we are expecting an announcement within the next few weeks because of the COVID-19 situation. We had a scholarship that we were awarding, and many students from Pakistan were awarded those £2,000 scholarship for the September intake. So now we need to, and those were for students who accept their offers before the 15th of April. So as of today, we do not have any further scholarships available, but we also think that we may receive some news, and then I'm going to update you about this. If something, any incentive is further announced to students due to the COVID-19 situation.
Thank you.
Alex,
You can
I have a
please.
question.
Yes, please, Manu, go on.
I have a question regarding installment fee plans. Like as you said, there is no scholarship, so students mostly ask about the installment fee plans. Does your university offer installment fee plan for students?
Yeah, so on average, the tuition fees, they vary from course to course, but on average is around £14,000, the tuition fees.
Okay.
So initially, for students to guarantee their places with the university, they pay a deposit, an initial deposit that's minimum of £1,000. Okay, we usually ask students to pay more, because the more the students pay, the more commitment they show, and that increases their chances of having their visas granted. So within, whenever possible, we advise the students to pay more than £1,000, but the initial deposit is £1,000. And then the remaining amount can be paid in 2 installments. So the half of the remaining tuition fees is paid in September when they enroll at the university, and the second installment is paid at the start of the second semester, which is in January. Okay, so initially £1,000 deposit, and the remaining in 2 installments, one in September, the second one in January.
All right,
Okay.
thank you. Because of the shortage of the time, I mean, we have to wrap up the session now. If you can kindly give your remarks for our Pakistani student, just the advice to our Pakistani student in this current scenario, that would be very beneficial.
Sorry, say again, it broke up.
Yeah, all right. I was saying, I mean, if you can give some advice to our Pakistani students for Oxford Brookes University in this current scenario, that would be very beneficial. We have to close up our session.
Well, my main advice is to keep focused with your study plans. We are still receiving applications. We are advising students to keep their hope and not lose focus. Situation is a very difficult one, but I'm sure we will go through this. If not this September, for sure for January, and also there's the next year, but for now, keep focused, keep going with your plans, get ready financially. So to be ready for September, try to be as organized as possible with the documents that you need to provide. We need to take everything going back to normal. We need to think that also home office will be extremely busy with the applications. They've also been, they are working from home, so the services are much slower. So get ready, don't leave it for last minute. If you're not sure if you will be able to start this September or not, but it is in your plans, my advice is submit your application. If everything is normalized by September, you have done everything that you needed and you have everything ready. If things don't go as planned, you can always defer your offer to either January or the following September. So that's my advice. Get ready and keep the hope high. And then we are going to go through this, and we are here to support you. And it's very good to be working with you guys, HR. You do a very, very good job. Your applications are, the students coming from Pakistan are always very, very good students. And we are happy to have this partnership with you. So good luck to everybody. Yeah, and I hope to
Alexandra.
Welcome you here.
Thank you, Alexandra, for a very well explained session for our students. I believe it will be really useful for our students who had any doubt regarding COVID-19 situation because of the COVID-19 situation for the course start date. I would like to tell all of my students, our students, that guys, it's high time to apply for the admission. Universities accepting and taking applications. As Alexandra said, if it's not for September, hopefully and most probably it will be for January, but for sure it will be for January intake, and it will start in January. So guys, submit your applications with your documents to our given numbers. My number is 0322 5757802. Kindly submit your documents to my number, and Miss Mahanu number, she'll repeat her number as well. I wish you guys to keep your, to keep yourself safe and your family safe in this COVID-19 situation. Take care.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everybody.